Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Social Studies. Today is a little bit different than previous ones because you're basically going to be working on your yellow review packet. Oh, and I pushed the wrong button, so I'm actually drawing here. That's not what I wanted. Let me see if I can erase. Okay, you don't need to see that. Anyways, you should have this sheet. If not, I have put it on Kami. Which is down at the bottom. I've also included, let's see, Wednesday here. Hopefully, click here for review materials, notes, videos, and more. There is going to be a website that includes all of your filled in notes, anything you might need. It's a little bit slow to load the first time. Just be patient. It will load. And all of these notes, if you click in the top corner right here, those little squares, you can open it up to see it larger. So it's a little slow the first time. As I said, my computer is really working slow today. Hopefully yours will be faster. But it's worth the wait, believe me. It's all the filled in notes. Now, some of these we have not yet covered in class or in the videos. So if you want to go ahead and get a sneak peek preview, you can, but you don't need to. Basically, you're going to be working on this and filling in, let's see, oh, this is the one. Filling in these. Now, there will be some that you don't know yet. It just so happens that we start off with lots of amendments. We have not yet covered this. We will be covering the amendments in class, don't worry. So you can leave those ones blank, but most of these you should be able to get. And to help you, besides the nice word bank, as I mentioned in class, there's these outlines. This is really worth taking a little bit of your time to read over, like to review the Articles of Confederation. It's been a while since we've talked about them. What were they? It was the U.S.'s first constitution. What's a constitution? The rules to organize and run a government. It created a loose alliance among the 13 states. The national government was designed to be very weak. Why? This is why. What was the problem? The national government was too weak. The national government was too weak. Shays Rebellion, I think I have Shays spelled wrong there. I apologize. As you know, it should probably be Shays apostrophe S. Shays Rebellion, which showed the need for a stronger constitution, led to the Constitutional Convention. It has the three compromises right here. Ratification of the Constitution. The Federalists, remember, were the people who wanted to ratify it because they wanted a stronger constitution. They wanted a stronger national government. Alexander Hamilton is an important one to remember. Whenever you think of Hamilton, think he wants a strong federal government. He and James Madison and John Jay wrote the Federalist Papers. We have a lot of Federalist papers. They all, keep in mind, have to do with a strong federal government. Now, the Constitution had to be ratified by 9 of the 13 states. The anti-federalists were the people who were against it. Anti means against. They were afraid of a too strong of national government, and importantly, they wanted a Bill of Rights added to the Constitution, which they will finally get an agreement from the Federalists that if the anti-federalists go along, the Federalists will amend the Constitution and add a Bill of Rights, which they will do. Then what's in our Constitution, this is what we've been going over the last few days, some of the main ideas. The Bill of Rights are the first 10 amendments. If you want to do those ones, we will be going over this in class, so you don't have to worry too much. Here's a really quick summary for you to help you out. Let me see. This, like I said, is all the filled in notes. Now you can see them there. Anything you need. Just so you know, there is a creative note-taking assignment on here. You do not need to do this, all right? You do not need to do it. I did not hand them out in class. This was something I regret probably, but I did not require you to do this year. But if you want a good idea of like, what do we really need to know? What are the important things to focus on? This is kind of a good summary. It tells you where to find the things. So even though you don't need to do this for a grade, if you want to do well on your test and you're looking for ways to study, this might be a way, just informally. So pink sheet number 1, you can try to come up with what is a constitution, what were the Articles of Confederation, Shays Rebellion, no, the Great Compromise, 3/5 Slave Trade Compromise, ratification. So these are the main important things you really need to know. You do not need to do it, though. Remember that. I mentioned it. If you do it, it's because you're not watching the video, probably. The flashcards I handed out in class, the Constitutional Convention review, that's just practice. Again, you do not need to do any of this. This is just optional stuff. This is the yellow packet that's there. There are some Quizlets for you and some fun videos at the end. So looks like you guys have a lot of fun in store for you. I'm almost jealous that you guys get to do this and I have to sit and do work and grades. But I hope you have a good day, and I will see you soon.